Hello everyone in the Moodle certification course. Today I want to cover how to add a forum to your course. I've just logged into Moodle. I'm on the home page. First thing I want to do is navigate to the course I need to add the forum to. In my case it's going to be Moodle 101. So editing is off. I want to make sure I enable that by the top right button or the administration block down here. You can add a forum or object to any topic. A topic is something with the bold title. It's basically a section of the course. It's great to use. It helps you separate content, maybe according to weekly or bi-weekly of the course, to help you stay on top of what's going on within your course and what your students are working on at the time. So for this case, we're going to add an activity or resource to the progress bar topic. I'm going to scroll down after clicking add an activity or resource. I'm going to find forum, check that, click add. This is going to open up the forum. We're going to give it a name. I'm going to call it forum 1. We'll say description is give answers on how to create a forum. Okay, we've got it set up. There are many different types of forums. One may fit your particular needs. Got a simple discussion. Each person posts one discussion, which means each person in the course has to post at least once. Got a question and answer forum. Maybe a teacher or instructor posts a question, and then the students will provide the answer. For this case, we're just going to do standard forum for general use. You can limit attachments by size or word count. Subscription mode allows you to choose who is subscribed to the forum. Optional subscription means that the students can subscribe themselves to get updates about it. Forced means that all students within the course are already put into the forum subscription and they cannot unenroll themselves. Auto-enroll does the same thing, but it allows the student to unenroll themselves from the forum later. Subscription disabled is as it sounds. You can't subscribe to it. You just got to check it whenever you feel you need to check it. So we're going to go to forced subscription. Typically you're not going to be blocking anything, so we're not going to worry about that. Now, we could go straight into grade, but first we're going to go into ratings to set it up because we want this forum in particular to be graded. If you don't want it to be graded, you can skip these few steps coming up. But if you do, we're going to go to ratings, choose aggregate type. And since you're going to be the only instructor grading this item, and if you're not, if you have several instructors grading a particular post, you can do average of ratings. But for this situation, it's one instructor. It's going to be maximum rating. And we're going to leave scale type to point. Maximum grade is always going to be 100 unless you want to do it a different way. You can also restrict being able to get a grade for a post by date. So let's say you wanted to open this for a week. It would be September 26th through October the 3rd or the 4th. If they try to post after the 3rd or the 4th, they can, but they will not be able to receive a grade. And if you want to just give them a certain grade after that point, you can, such as a 0 or whatever you deem necessary. That's fine. For this case, we're going to leave a maximum grade of 100. Now we're going to go back to grade. Now we can choose where this forum grade is going to go. The reason we want this set up the right way is because if you set it up for assignments, maybe it's going to have a grading scale of 15% of the course. But if you put it under test, it might be 20%. So for this case, we're going to do assignments. You can also set up a grade to pass. This can come into use whenever you want to set it up to where maybe an upcoming activity wants you to have a passing grade in this forum before you can access it. So what we're going to do is put 80, If the student doesn't make an 80 or above, they will not be able to access anything that requires them to have an 80 or above for this assignment. Common module settings, you want to make sure it's visible, set to show. You can restrict access for a form by date, grade, group, or user profile. User profile is going to be a specific student. Group is going to be, maybe you want two forms, Form A and Form B, and you only want Group A to access Form A and Group B access Form B. A group is a set of students that are grouped together, and maybe you want this group to work on that form, this one on the other one. Or you can set it up by grade like we were talking about earlier. If you have a certain assignment that you want them to have a certain grade on, you would choose the assignment from grade here. They must have a certain percentage of that grade for that assignment, and then they'll be able to access this forum. We're going to remove this restriction. And for date restrictions, let's say you want it to come open on the 3rd or the 4th. You would set it to open on the 3rd or the 4th of October. And any student that tries to check it before then will not be able to access it. So now that we're done setting it up, we got a maximum grade of 100 and a grade to pass is 80. We're going to save and return to course. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to post into the forum as myself the subject can be anything pertaining to the assignment. And I'm going to post. Now I'm going to go back and assume role as a teacher for this course. You won't have to worry about this part. I'm just trying to show you what it would look like if you were the instructor viewing a student's post to the forum. So we're going to go back into our forum we created. We can see my post. Click on the discussion name for the student's post, not the student name that will bring their profile up. Now we can see what they turned in for the discussion topic, and we can see a maximum rating. This will go 0 through 100. I'm going to give myself a 100. And now, since we set it up in assignments, we can actually go to the grade book to make sure that it was graded correctly. We're going to go to grades under the administration block in the course. Once you have opened up grades, you will find your name or find the student's name. In this case, it's going to be my name, David Lockwood. As we scroll over, we can see assignments here, and that's where we sent this form to update to. So this form now appears in the assignments tab here as Form 1, what we named it. And as you can see, my grade is 100 and it's highlighted as green. That's because when we set the grade to pass to 80, anything above an 80 will appear as green, meaning a pass. If I would have gotten a 78 or 79, it would be in red. It would be a failure. So that's it for the forum. And if you want to scroll all the way over, you'll see course total. So now that we're done with that, that is how you create a graded forum. Now if you wanted to do an ungraded forum just for discussion, you would follow the same method, just disregard the ratings and grade tab. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching. This is Samson Community College. Begin here, go anywhere. Thank you.